Hello YouTube people. Lauren and I are currently on winter break, as you can tell, seeing as I'm at my humble abode and she is at hers from her last video. And speaking of her last video, she challenged me to tell a story about my childhood. Well, I don't really remember a lot of stories before freshman year of high school. Really none at all. Not everything, but most of the stuff before then. Not fun times. So instead of telling you like one giant story like she did, I decided to tell you little things from my childhood that I've been told as I grew up. Apparently I chased my cousin, who's a year older than me, down the driveway with a booger on my finger. I was one heck of a lady when I was younger. I'd like to apologize. I'm sorry, Josh. Apparently, Uncle Joe still has a picture of me doing so, and has started to show it at my wedding. Well, now the entire internet knows, so you have no hold over me anymore, Uncle Joe. Thank you. I was called Killer Bee by the same cousin because he couldn't pronounce my name as Kimberly, so I was Killer Bee. Probably a pretty accurate description of me when I was younger. I used to call Red Lobster the lunch crab. Just let that sink in for a minute. My parents never thought to correct me on it for years upon years, and so I'd ask them to go to the lunch crab and they'd be like, okay, sure, let's go to the lunch crab, and we'd go. And they would never tell me that it was actually called Red Lobster. I used to have this little rule that when trying on dresses, I would not buy it unless it spun out in a circle around me. I still have a pretty similar rule, but not completely. Now it's either form-fitting or circle skirt. And an actual story from, not my childhood, but sometime in high school. I have a younger sister, in case any of you were wondering. She's 8 at the moment, and she's gonna kill me for telling this story. But I love her to death, and it's the funniest story I remember ever, and it pretty much describes our relationship in one little story. My family and I went to Myrtle Beach at one point, and it was just my mom and me and my sister actually, and we had 2 family friends with us. My dad had to stay home for work reasons. Military, you know. We had all gone to the beach that day, and we came back, and everybody's starting to get in the shower and everything, and my mother, first of all, took my sister and gave her a bath, because that child got sand in places that I don't even know how she got sand in. I swear. So she gave her a bath, and she gets her out, and she's just like, hey, Kimberly, can you get your sister dressed for me? I'm gonna go take a shower myself. And I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. No biggie. I can do that. So I go over to her suitcase and I start going through her clothes and everything, and she has a towel on, like, you know, a girl does. You wrap the towel around you and hold it up here, and she has a towel on like that. Or at least I thought she did. And so I'm sitting there digging through her suitcase and everything, and all of a sudden behind me I hear, take it off, take it off, take it off. And I turn around and my sister's sitting there like strip teasing, take it off, take it off, take it off. Next thing I know, she's butt naked running around the hotel room going, take it off, take it off. And I'm chasing after her just like, Sarah, get back here, get back here. I gotta get you dressed, come on, child. One of my favorite stories to tell about her. So now not only is one of my embarrassing stories out there on the internet, Sarah, yours is too. Hopefully she won't see these for a very long time. I'm trying to keep this channel under wraps. Shh. So my next topic is actually having to do with fandoms. If you don't know what a fandom is, then it's when you're such a big fan of something that you get so involved in it, and then you end up joining this huge family online that you knew nothing about until you're actually in it. Like, it's one of those things where you just kind of end up joining it and not even realizing that you joined it until you are already in it. Jake, hi baby! This is my Jakey kitty. He's been with me since first grade? It was first grade, wasn't it? We got you when I first moved to North Carolina. Yeah. He's been my baby boy since first grade. My very first fandom was Harry Potter. My most recent fandom, though, is a fandom called Rain. I actually ended up making a completely separate vlog just for Rain, because I got so invested in the characters and the show in general within 3 episodes. And with Rain, I've also experienced my very first fangirl breakdown. Now, if you don't know what a fangirl breakdown is, it's essentially when you lie on the floor. You lie on the floor and you just kind of sit there dead to the world, to the point of where your friends are actually like, are you okay? And Lilo gif of leave me alone to die comes into play, and it's completely accurate at that point in your life. So much so that you actually end up using that line with your friends. My very first fangirl breakdown was over the most recent episode of Rain, where I'm not going to tell you what happens because spoilers. And if you didn't get that reference, shame on you. Go watch Doctor Who. Sorry, fangirl moment. But essentially, the basic is my OTP went to crap, which OTP stands for One True Pairing, in case you didn't know. Completely went to crap, and everything just kind of died, and I was just like, no, my life has no meaning now. What did you do? You killed them. Not actually, like, legit killed them, but, like, their relationship. And I, like, legit cried and was like, no, my babies. My babies. So my challenge to you, Lauren, is to tell us about your first time experiencing a fangirl breakdown. I know of your most recent, but I want to hear about your first. That sounds like I'm asking about losing your virginity. Wow. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe and all that junk. And if you didn't, well then I'm sorry. I will try and make my next one better. And if you haven't caught on to what Lauren and I are doing, we're essentially going back and forth every day. She's gonna vlog one day and I'm gonna vlog the next day. And we're gonna go back and forth, alternating vlogs over the break. So you guys are probably gonna get vlogs every single day. I hope you guys enjoy them because you're gonna get them whether you like them or not. Please like and subscribe and comment and check out our Tumblr and our Twitter pages. I always post on Twitter when I'm about to upload a new video or when a video will be uploaded that day. I also always post on Tumblr when I'm about to post a new video. And I always post the link on both Tumblr and Twitter as well. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week or break or whatever. And I hope you guys all know that you're beautiful.